Is an amazing example of someone in leadership, which you are about to get started in your classrooms as the authority figure. And I want to look, at least for a few weeks, at the book of Galatians. It's kind of an interesting story, and Paul has to get onto the Galatians. One of the things I remember from reading it before is he says, "Oh, foolish Galatians." You ever feel like that in the classroom? Remember I did. And before you can try and correct somebody or move something around, Paul gives us an example of telling us where his authority comes from. He didn't just jump in and say, "All right, brothers and sisters, listen to what I'm about to tell you. You know who I am." But what he establishes that, based on the fact that the Lord Jesus called him, and God the Father, who raised the Lord Jesus from the dead, has called Paul to a specific purpose. If you let that sink in, how many people do you know that God has touched in such a way that they can unequivocally say, God the Father, Jesus the Son, has put a mark on me and given me words to say that are from above? How cool is that? Well, I'm not sure that I have all the answers, but I know that God has given me ideas and done things, but I'm certainly not where Paul was. And if Paul is going to take this chapter and tell guys, be careful what you listen to, he has to establish where his information is coming from. Where do we want our information to come from? Only from God above. It's a phenomenal thing. All right, you're starting the year, and you're going to be sharing a lot of information with kids. But let me just remind you, like Paul did in the first part of Galatians, let's make an establishment of why we're here. It is God that's called you. It is God that's given you a purpose in this school and with these particular students. And, I can't explain it all, but I know he's got something powerfully planned for us in the coming weeks and months, and we just want to see what he's doing. So establish your authority in the classroom early on based on God calling you to this job. And that's why kids should listen. But if he calls you, he's going to give you a love for the people, just like he did for Paul and the Galatians in Asia Minor. So we'll talk more about that tomorrow. I am trying a new experimental camera I've had for a while. We'll see if I can learn how to do it. But we'll talk to you tomorrow. Thank you.